The 10th Amendment, Amendment X to the United States Constitution, which is part of the Bill of Rights, was ratified on December 15, 1791. It expresses the principle of federalism, which undergirds the entire plan of the original Constitution, by stating that the federal government possesses only those powers delegated to it by the Constitution. All remaining powers are reserved for the states or the people. In drafting this amendment, its framers had two purposes in mind: first, as a necessary rule of construction, and second, as a reaffirmation of the nature of the federal system. The 10th Amendment is similar to an earlier provision of the Articles of Confederation. Each state retains its sovereignty, freedom, and independence, and every power, jurisdiction, and right, which is not by this Confederation expressly delegated to the United States. In Congress assembled, after the Constitution was ratified, South Carolina Representative Thomas Tudor Tucker and Massachusetts Representative Elbridge Gerry separately proposed similar amendments limiting the federal government to powers expressly delegated, which would have denied implied powers. James Madison opposed the amendments, stating that it was impossible to confine a government to the exercise of express powers. There must necessarily be admitted powers by implication, unless the Constitution descended to recount every minutiae. The word expressly ultimately did not appear in the 10th Amendment as ratified, and therefore the 10th Amendment did not reject the powers implied by the necessary and proper clause. The states decided to ratify the 10th Amendment, and thus declined to signal that there are unenumerated powers in addition to unenumerated rights. The amendment rendered unambiguous what had previously been at most a mere suggestion or implication.